Hello, greetings, and welcome to my channel, Transcendent Transmutation. This is going to be a full moon in Pisces reading for the sign of Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, this is for you. We have a full moon in Pisces, September 1st and 2nd, and we're going to be investigating what kind of energies are around you and what you can look forward to, Sagittarius, between now and September 17th, when we have our next new moon. So please do keep in mind that this is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest aside. If you want to get a more detailed reading, I would advise please do look into your rising sign, your moon sign, and your Venus. So alrighty, my beautiful Sagittariuses out there, or Sagittarians, is that the correct way? I think it's Sagittarians. All right, you beautiful Sagittarians out there, I am going to look into what we can see for you. Let us have a look. Temperance. Ooh, 10 of Swords. King of Cups. Okay, so this represents the overall energy that's going on for you right now, Sagittarius. It looks like you're really trying to balance two things here. And what I'm seeing is you're trying to first gain control over your emotional self and really tune into your intuition and your intuitive self, and not allow yourself be controlled by your emotions. But I'm seeing the need to let go of something here, Sagittarius. This is a time to let go. This is a time to understand that what's done is done and what's past is past. And a big theme for this full moon in Pisces is learning to let go of grudges and old stagnant feelings that you might be holding on to, resentments and things like that, because these are what are going to block you from receiving this beautiful free-flowing Piscean energy that we have. And I'm seeing that you're caught between this, trying to seek divine balance, and really this is what you're trying to achieve. If you look at this card, this beautiful angel is actually the child of Hermes and Aphrodite, and that's where we get the term hermaphrodite. The name of this child is actually hermaphrodite. And so this is a blending of both the masculine and the feminine, you know, the soft and the rigid, the land and the water, allowing things to pass fluidly through your cups here. So really tune in to your inner temperance, Sagittarius, and see what it is that you need to do here, to let go of, in order to bring about this balance that you're seeking. So let's go ahead and see what we have in store here with your elemental spread, Sagittarius. Okay, first and foremost, at the heart of the matter here, this is the spirit of your reading, which this represents the wheel of fortune, fate, destiny. So really, fate and destiny have a lot to do with what is going on right now with you, Sagittarius. And you know what? Sometimes people, they don't really like the Wheel of Fortune card, because it's like, well, it's kind of like stepping up to the Wheel of Fortune in the game show. You know, you can't really predict what is going to happen. But it can also indicate that the more you try to get in touch with your divine self, and what I'm getting here is this is a representation of your balanced divine self. The more you try to get in touch with your divine self, the better chance you're going to have at spinning this Wheel of Fortune and it landing on something that you desire. In the house of the North, we have the Nine of Swords. Nobody likes this card, Sagittarius. In order to ground yourself right now, because this is in the house of the earth, in order to ground yourself and really bring things down to earth, you need to address some of your mental issues right now. You need to address stress, any sort of anxiety, maybe you have PTSD, maybe you've been having trouble sleeping, maybe you're just really off. If you're feeling really off, really tune into that energy and do what you can do to relieve your anxieties. In the house of the West, we have the Four of Wands. The West is water, the element of water, and we have a fire card here. So in order to rejuvenate your emotional self, take time to celebrate with your friends, take time to celebrate with your family, and also allow yourself some enjoyment. Because if everything is all about stress and trying to find this balance, you're not going to be able to enjoy yourself. So have some celebration. Allow yourself some fun here, Sagittarius. In the house of the South, which is fire and inner will, we have another fire card, 10 of Wands. If you've been feeling stressed, if you've been feeling like you've been carrying a huge burden around, just know that you're soon, you're almost home. You're about to take all these wands home. You're almost done. This is the end of it as far as a lot of hardships that you've been having. It's almost done. Now, in the house of the East, we have, I love this card, King of Swords. The King of Swords represents just the ultimate mastery of rationality, tuning into your pragmatism, being able to have really good discernment. And so really, this is great to have in the house of the East because East represents air and the mind. So, I mean, what better to have the King of Swords helping you to master your mind? Now, let's go ahead and we're going to do a nice little charm toss, and let's have a look at what extra help the spirits have for you today, Sagittarius. Woo! All right, so first off, I'm going to say the wolf tooth, you need to start taking a bite into something, because this completely flew off of my my reading area here. So you really need to start digging in deep to some things here. Now let's see what those are. First of all, I'm going to say too, the higher consciousness, higher awareness, psychic abilities, charm, this fell off to the side as well. So maybe you do need to take a bite into your higher self, your higher consciousness. When's the last time that you've actually explored that, Sagittarius? Really take a look at that. Take a look at what you need to do to develop these abilities, what you need to do to also get a peace of mind. It's kind of interesting because it was also right next to the King of Swords, the mind card, right? So now, wow, we have an accumulation of a bunch of stuff here. So honestly, Sagittarius, look at all of these. The key, the masculine lingam stone, love, feelings, romance, commitment, your ability as a manifester, all of this fell on the anxiety card. So really, these are things that you're really, really having a lot of anxieties about. This is going to be the key, is fixing these anxieties, Sagittarius, finding what you need to do to get more grounded so that you can even out your love and romantical relationships, your interpersonal relationships, your self-love, so that you can begin to tune in to your hidden abilities here with the Sorcerer's Stone. So you can start to get a little bit more committed in getting yourself grounded and moving yourself forward with the element of earth here. I'm really feeling you need that earth energy. There wasn't any earth here in your reading, and except for temperance, I will say, because temperance does include the elements, but, you know, I'm really seeing that you do need that element of earth. And the lingam stone here, this is yang energy. This is vibrant energy. This represents tuning into also your sexuality. Maybe you're not feeling so sexy, Sagittarius, and it looks like a lot of these things are giving you a lot of anxiety. So I would really, really, really tune in to addressing any mental health issues right now and anything that you can do to bring calm and relaxation to your life. I hope you have a beautiful full moon in Pisces, Sagittarius, and thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.